everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having a fabulous day. Today's video is going to be a ginormous Sephora haul. If you guys don't know, I recently went on vacation to Oregon. I turned in my apartment keys and cleaned everything up, and I also did some shopping with my boyfriend and his mom. So we did some damage at Sephora, both of us actually, and I got so much stuff, but I really justified it for myself because I was like, you know what, there's not going to be sales tax. It's going to save me a lot of money because a lot of these products are quite pricey and I didn't want to buy them in California, even if I had the 20% off coupon from Sephora, because it's going to kind of even out in the end, me paying tax here with the 20% off or like no tax up there. So it was about the same. I've been wanting these things for a very long time. They should have given me a bigger bag because this thing is like really heavy, and I still have so many other products that are brand new that I need to try out for you all. If you want to see what's in this lovely bag of Sephora goodies, then just keep on watching. So the first item I picked up is actually by Sunday Riley. This was a very pricey product, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to pick it up in Oregon. This is the Sunday Riley Good Genes all-in-one lactic acid treatment. It says it brightens, exfoliates, plumps lines, evens hyperpigmentation, and increases circulation for instant radiance. So everywhere I've seen this and every review I've read, people rave about this for their skin. And I have a lot of hyperpigmentation and uneven skin tone on my skin. I also have a lot of issues with having dull skin, which is why I need to color correct sometimes. So I thought I would try this. This is like $105 and you are only getting a fluid ounce. So a little bit's gonna go a long way, hopefully. And I hope that this is gonna work wonders for my skin. Everyone I've heard about, again, raves about this, that it's like a huge game changer in their skincare routine. When they don't have this, their skin just like freaks out and breaks out. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be good for my skin. I'm probably not gonna use it right away because I have other things in my skincare routine that I need to use up. But I'm super excited that I finally am able to try this. Next Sunday Riley product I picked up is the UFO Ultra Clarifying Face Oil. This actually just came out recently, so this is a pretty new product for Sunday Riley. They came out with this oil, and also they think the Martian Mattifying Toner, which I also want to try out, but I thought I would just get these two products from them because their line is pretty pricey. This is for oily and acne prone skin. It has 1.5% salicylic acid treatment. This says it's a medicated dry oil that clears congested pores while smoothing the appearance of lines and wrinkles for clarifying anti-aging support. I am all about a dry oil. I love using oils on my skin. I'm actually using the Herbivore ones right now, which I love, but I wanted to try this out. I've always wanted to try Luna, but I feel like that's not going to be very good for my skin. This looks so nice. Look at how nice that packaging looks. It's also like a green oil, so that should be very interesting, but I'm really excited to try this too. Hopefully these two are going to be really good holy grails in my skincare routine, and they better be worth it because they were quite expensive. The next skincare product I got is by Junk Elephant. This is the TLC Framboise. I don't know how to say that. Glycolic Night Serum. This says it's to refine and regenerate, has raspberry extract, horse chestnut, and 12% AHA blend. So this is supposed to be very similar to the Good Genes in terms of dealing with hyperpigmentation and uneven skin tone and everything like that. So this says it's a refreshing hydrating gel that resurfaces dull congested skin by gently lifting dead skin cells away, revealing an even toned radiant complexion. Fine lines, wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, and other signs of aging will be greatly diminished, along with the excess oiliness, acne, and the appearance of pores. I mean, I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty dang good to me. So I'm actually quite curious to see how this differs from the Good Genes one. I didn't look at the ingredients, so they're probably very different. They're supposed to do the same thing, so we'll see which one I like better. I'm really excited to try Junk Elephant. I've heard amazing things about this line. The next kind of skincare product thing I picked up is the Caudalie. I think it's Caudalie. This is the Beauty Elixir. This is actually the special edition packaging. They partnered with Jason Wu, which you can see right there. It's really, really pretty. I love the packaging of this. This is supposed to be a like radiant finishing spray slash like spa treatment in a bottle. I've heard a lot about this product from people with really dry skin, but I was reading reviews on the Sephora website and people were saying that they have oily skin and they love this because it's actually quite drying of a spray. So I was like, I want to try it out for myself. I've never tried something so luxurious besides the Tatcha one, so I thought I might as well just give this one a go. This is supposed to be like a radiant finishing spray, but people with oily skin swear by it, so I thought I would pick it up and try it out for myself. This next product is kind of like a skincare product slash primer in one, so I thought I'd just mention it now. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This has shea butter and a bunch of different vitamins in it. I was so nervous about getting this as well because a lot of people that I watch who use this don't have oily skin like myself, and I was like, oh gosh, this is gonna be a hot mess for me if I use this as a primer. But when I was actually at the Bobbi Brown like gondola, this says it was for oily skin, like for oily skin types. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give it a go. I'm excited to try this baby. I'm gonna use it as a primer, probably not as a skincare product. I've got a lot of things that people have like recommended that I just really wanted to try out and I was curious about. So hopefully I like this and hopefully it works well for my skin. I did pick up a primer. This is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. This has been talked about for a long time. A lot of people love this and a lot of people hate this. I thought I would try it out for myself and see how I like it. I love my makeup Forever mattifying one and the smoothing one, and I feel like this is going to be very similar to the Make It Forever mattifying one, but not as heavy. So I'm excited to try this. I've heard a lot of people don't like it because you have to like work in small sections, which I don't mind. I will only probably put it in my T-zone and use something else on the other parts of my face because that's where I get the most oily. I'm really excited for it. I've heard, again, people love it and people hate it, so I'm hoping I'm going to be the one who loves it. I picked up only one foundation. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I picked it up in the shade Light 48 Neutral. I love this packaging. I actually will be doing a first impression on this, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's so pretty. I feel like I'm always on the hunt for a foundation that's going to keep me looking matte and look flawless for an extended period of time, so I'm excited to try this one. I will be doing a first impression on this very, very soon, as well as the Lock-It concealer from Kat Von D, which I got in the shade Light 3, which has a warm undertone. I also want to pick up the one which has a neutral undertone if I do end up liking this, but I'm excited to try that. And while we're talking about Kat Von D products, I might as well just mention this now. I also picked up the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder, which I'm going to be doing a first impression on all three of these in one video. I was so excited when I heard she's coming out with a setting powder because I love all of her other powders. They blend out so nicely. They're so finely milled. They're so like buttery and creamy to work with. So I was really excited to see this in the store. The packaging is stunning. I love a good matte translucent powder, so hopefully this is good. I'll keep you guys updated and look out for that first impression video on all these products too. I went a little blush crazy, so I'm going to start out with the first one I picked up that caught my eye. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Luminous Blush in the color Camilla? I'm so bad at pronouncing things. I've been wanting one of these for a very long time. I've been eyeing them for a very long time. I just never picked it up because it's quite expensive for like a little product like this, but I love the other Becca blushes that I have. I love a good shimmery luminous blush, y'all know that. And I don't have anything like this in my collection that's so like baby pink that looks like this, so I thought this is the perfect time to try something like this. Look at how pretty that color is. It's so nice and neutral looking, but I think it's going to give the perfect kind of like pink flush to the cheeks. I love Becca's blushes and the formula of them. I think they just glide on the skin so nicely, so I'm excited to rock this color very soon. It's absolutely stunning. The other two blushes I splurged on completely. These are the brand new Marc Jacobs Air Blush Soft Glow Duos. I got two of them. These are like $42, but I just could not help myself. They look so beautiful, and I've been again eyeing them for a while. I got two colors. I got 504 Kink and Kisses, which is a beautiful pink, and I got 506 Flesh and Fantasy, which I'm probably most excited about. It comes with a little cover like that. It has a really nice sized mirror, which I love. So this is the Flesh and Fantasy one. Look how beautiful. It's kind of like a bronzy luminous glow. These feel so soft. I've never felt something so soft before. I think there's like some special Japanese powder in here. That is what Flesh and Fantasy looks like. It's actually quite hard to see on camera because it's so nice and neutral looking. So I'm most excited about this one, but I also again picked up the color Kink and Kisses, which looks like this. Look how pretty that color is. Again, I've been really into these like baby pinks, wanting to like branch out of my comfort zone with the curls and the bronzies and the nudes, because that's all I really have in my collection. I really don't have many pinks like this. This is the Marc Jacobs one. This is the Becca Camilla, which looks very similar, but this actually has a lot more sheen. And then this is a Flesh and Fantasy. The formula feels very, very nice and velvety. Like I said before, I think it's gonna look absolutely beautiful on the cheeks and give you like a really nice healthy glow without looking too overdone. I only picked up one highlighter, which is nuts for me, but I feel like I have like almost every single highlighter in the store by now. But I don't have this one. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay highlighter in the color Exposed. Look how pretty this is. It's so stunning. It's actually quite smooth and buttery compared to the blushes, because I feel like their blushes can sometimes be a little bit hard to pick up, but look how pretty that is. That is what the highlighter looks like right there. It's catching the light beautifully. It's not a super intense in-your-face highlight, but I think this is going to be beautiful for an everyday look, especially with the Exposed blush. This is going to be a perfect duo. I also picked up a brow product. This is by Anastasia. This is the Brow Definer Triangular Brow Pencil. Now, I love the Brow Wiz. I love the brow pomade. I'm wearing the brow pomade right now in the color Chocolate. I'm pretty much the color Chocolate in every single one of her products, so I picked up the Brow Definer in the color Chocolate, which I've never tried before. I don't think I've ever actually tried a brow product that has this kind of shape, which kind of looks like a triangle. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's quite hard to tell, and it's really interesting because I think this is just gonna really cut down the time of me doing my brows in the morning. This is what the color looks like. It's just like a really nice warm rich chocolate brown, just like the name suggests. I hope I'm gonna like this compared to the Brow Wiz from her, because I love that thing. It's awesome. So I decided to try this out. It wasn't super expensive, and we'll give it a go. I also picked up this brush from Anastasia. This is the 20 brush. It looks like this. It has like a flat end and then a spoolie on the other side. The only reason I picked this up is because I love cleaning up my brows, having a really defined brow on the bottom. So so I needed a brush that was like dedicated to my brow concealer to kind of clean everything up. So that's the only reason I picked up one of these. Super simple, and I'm glad I have it in my possession. I also picked up quite a few eye products. The first one is the Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadow. This is the liquid one. They just came out with these and I got it in the color Chemtrail. This is like the most neutral. I feel like I can wear this the most often because this is kind of like the eye color that I have on my lid right now. It's just like a really beautiful champagne-y silver with a lot of sparkle in there. I love the Moon Dust shadows because of how glittery and pigmented they are. They're some of my absolute favorites to just kind of like pop on top of any other eyeshadow to give it that extra oomph of like glitter and glam. So I was really excited to see a liquid version because sometimes we don't have a lot of time in the morning to put on extra glitter. So this is the perfect opportunity. The only thing I found with this color in Chemtrail, it's a little patchy, but I feel like once you layer it a couple of times on your eyelid, it's going to come out beautiful. How pretty is that? It's just like a really nice everyday kind of like champagne silver color with a bunch of sparkle in it. It's so pretty, definitely up my alley. If you've been a fan of the Moon Dust eyeshadows in the past and love a good glittery eye, I would definitely check these out. Speaking of like glittery eyes, I also got this Touch in Sol Metallicus liquid foil and glitter shadow duo. It says it's an innovative shadow duo that combines liquid metal pigment with lightweight glitter for a buildable, bold, metallic look. I got it in the color number 3 Talia. Ugh, this is so pretty. I wanted to pick up all of them, but I didn't because a lot of them were sold out, but this is the lightest one. Online it's described as like a silver, but I feel like it's more of like a champagne, and it actually quite reminds me of that color I just swatched from Urban Decay. So one side has the metallic like liquid eyeshadow, which how stunning is that? It's absolutely beautiful. And then on the other side, this one is the pigment slash the glitter. So you can use these by itself or you can layer them on top of each other. This is what the glitter looks like, and that is the liquid eyeshadow. So if you put these on top of each other, they're gonna be absolutely stunning. I want to get all the shades because they're so pretty. Look how metallic and reflective that is. So pretty. Again, if you love a beautiful, bold, glittery metallic eye, this is gonna be right up your alley. They have a bunch of different colors to choose from. I want to pick up like the plummy one because I think it's gonna be perfect for fall, but I'm super excited about these, and I think this is a very underrated brand and a new brand for Sephora, so I'm excited to see what else they come out with. I found another eyeshadow that is actually quite glittery, so I think I was just like on some kick recently. I don't know. I love glittery products and shimmery products. I saw that NARS came back out with their hardwired eyeshadows, which I have the one that came out in the Stephen Klein collection, I think it's called. I don't remember what I think it's Outer Limits or something like that. And I picked up the color Earthshine because I could not help myself. Look at how pretty that duochrome is. That is what Earthshine looks like. How gorgeous is that swatch? You can see how much dimension that has. It's like a pink, purple, lavender, silver goodness on the eyes. It's gonna look absolutely stunning, and I actually love this formula. I find them quite easy to work with, and I find that this one doesn't have a lot of fallout compared to the other shadow I have, which I think is Outer Limits from the other collection. So this is gonna be really, really pretty. It's gonna be perfect for an everyday kind of like metallic glittery eye. I also picked up an eye palette. I have been wanting this for a while, but I know the reviews on this suck. Like, no one likes this palette. Actually, a couple people like this palette, but every single one of the reviews I've read, people just like really were disappointed with this. But I was like, I really want to try it for some reason. There was something in me that just really deep down wanted it. This is the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. Again, people really don't like this, and I swatched it in store and I had no issues with the pigmentation. They were actually quite pigmented and quite creamy, so I hope that stays true for when I put it on my eyes. But I love the packaging of this. It's super, super pretty. So it looks like this. I actually don't have too many palettes that look like this, to be quite honest with you, that have like one full row of shimmer and one full row of matte, which is actually why I really like this. I think it's gonna be perfect for traveling. But look how pretty those colors are. I don't know. I think they're so pretty. It comes with a nice brush. See, like, look at that creamy matte shade. Like, that's beautiful. That is one of the shimmery shades. Here's another shimmery shade. I don't know. Maybe it's just people are having issues with them on their eyes. That is what the swatches look like from the palette I have. I feel like finger swatches aren't the best accurate representation of how a shadow is going to look on your eyes when you're using a brush. So I will try it out, let you guys know how I like it and how it differs from what I'm swatching right now versus how I get it on my eyes. Alright, and lastly, I only have one lip product this time. I didn't go too crazy on lip products because I already have so many. But this is the new Makeup Forever Artist Rouge Cream. I got it in the color C105, which is like the most beautiful nude. Look how gorgeous this packaging is. I love it. It's so sleek and slim, and I love the black. And then when you open it up, it has this like silver tube and it says Makeup Forever right there. It's super, super pretty and chic. And then wait till you see this color. How beautiful is that nude? I love my nudes, so I had to get this one. This C105 shade is absolutely beautiful. This is the most creamy pigmented lipstick I have in my collection. Like, look at that. That was one swipe. Look how pigmented that is. So happy that they reformulated their lipsticks because these are some of the most pigmented lipsticks I have. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Alright, so that's it for the Sephora haul. I hope you all really enjoyed it and you found something that you want to pick up next time you walk into Sephora. If you guys liked it, again, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!